Today, we reach the end of our spring podcast season. I'd like to thank all the fans who have tuned in to our 22 podcasts over the 2024-2025 sports year. So, for one final time this spring, let's talk all things Sycamore Aviators with AD Andrew Ovington. Coach, how we doing?
Good, Rob. How are you?
Good, good, good. Temperatures are finally holding steady. Now we just got to get the rain out of here and try to eliminate those 3 p.m. Storms that are just wreaking havoc over this spring season.
That's the way to describe it. Wreaking havoc every day at 3 o'clock. Rain. It's been brutal, especially for baseball and softball and tennis.
Yeah, just very challenging. Well, let's go through today. We'll kind of wrap up what's going on this week and then talk about, I think all the sports have their tournaments set. We can talk about that and wish everybody well. We'll start with boys volleyball, who's had an excellent season. I was able to broadcast the match Thursday of last week, the five-setter at St. X. It was just a great match, and Sycamore should be very pleased going into tournament play because I think it could be a nice run for the Aviators.
Yeah, sure. So they had the opportunity to play for a GMC championship last week against East. East, really, really, really good program, and so we lost that unfortunately. But really played San X right to the end,
Yep.
which I know guys were excited about. I guess it's one of those moral victory kind of things where you lose, but there's a step forward where you win a couple sets, and it was a really good game. And
Yep, sure
they take
was.
on Milford at Milford tomorrow in the tournament. So hopefully get a win there and keep moving forward.
So Milford's the higher seed, I guess. I have not seen Milford this year, but that should be a great match, Andrew.
I think it'll be a really good matchup, yeah, for sure. So hopefully we can get one there, and you know how tourneys go. You get one, and you keep rolling, and
Get
see what
hot.
happens.
Yeah, it's great. So that's 6 o'clock. You can get tickets at sycamoreaviators.org. I know should be an outstanding match. If you like volleyball, go out and support the Aviators. That'll be fun. Good luck to them. Let's go to the lacrosse side of the house. Let's talk boys lacrosse. Excellent spring for boys. I have them currently at 16-2. They had a let's see, last week they had a looks like 2-1 last week against some really tough talent. And then they drew the 11 seed Elder Panthers, and you guys get a home game, at least one home game. And that is on Monday, the 19th. So they get a week to practice, get healthy, and get ready for the Panthers.
Yeah, you got it. So finish 16-2, and I would have to talk with Coach Mulligan on how good of a record that it's been since I don't know the last time we won 16 games. So it's been a really good year. A team that plays really, really well together. As of last week, one of our players got injured. That kind of hurt us last week when we took on Mason, but played really well against Wyoming. So looking to kind of take this week to get healthy, get everybody ready and back and going for Elder a week from today. But again, hoping to make a tourney run there. They've had a really good season, so really excited to see how they keep going into the tournament.
Yeah, great. And again, to get tickets, you have to charge tickets for everything that's the OHSAA. So get those tickets at sycamoreaviators.org. Let's go to the girls' side of lacrosse. Excellent season for the girls, currently listed at 13-4. Tonight, hosting the Princeton Vikings, a makeup from April April 29th. And the girls also got the draw where they are able to have a home game to start off the tournament, hosting Loveland on May 16th on Friday at 7. So Friday night lights for the girls at home. That's fun.
Yeah, they had a great week last week. So they're 13-4. They have their a makeup game with Princeton. It's actually tomorrow. The
Okay.
website probably hasn't been updated, but it's tomorrow. But um, they beat Mason last Thursday to win the GMC championship, which is the 6th year in a row. So the girls were really excited about that. And so they're playing really well at the right time. They've obviously played the GMC, but then you play a really tough out of conference schedule. It hopefully prepares you for the postseason. And they play Loveland on Friday and get rocking and rolling from there.
That's fun. Yeah, get two lacrosse home tournament games. So that's a lot of fun. Good luck to boys and girls. Let's go to track and field. I know it's got to be close to this Friday, Wednesday and Friday GMC championships up at Mason, and then we get the following week for districts at OHSA. So let's talk track and field.
Yep. Yeah, our JV plays in the GMC championships today over at Oak and then Wednesday and Friday, to your point, is Mason. We do the GMC championships there, and Really excited to see how they do. Our girls and boys teams have been doing really, really well this year. Our girls teams won multiple invitationals this year, so really excited to see if they can do some damage at GMCs and then keep going on into the postseason.
That's great. Good luck. Good luck to them as they are now in their tournament time. Let's go over to Coach Mullencamp's Aviator baseball squad playing 500 ball this year in a very tough GMC baseball schedule. Looks like they have the Indian Hill Braves Tuesday in a non-league game, Oak Hills Wednesday, and then the following week Anderson Little Miami to wrap up the regular season. They have the number 5 Lebanon Warriors. That'll be Tuesday the 27th. I know Lebanon's really strong this year out of the ECC, so the baseball team has their hands full, but coach will have them ready.
Yeah, to your point, I mean the GMC is just a gauntlet in any sport, but especially baseball. There's a lot of really, really strong teams in the league, and so they have upcoming hopefully 3 or 4 home games. So hopefully they can get on a little run here in the next week and kind of feel good and head into the tournament right after Memorial Day, taking on Lebanon at Lebanon. And again, our baseball team shown they can compete and beat anybody. So you get hot at the right time and you make a little run.
Yeah, that sounds great. Good luck to them. Hopefully the weather holds and they get a lot of games in and get on a roll. That'd be super for baseball. Let's go to the smaller diamond. Let's talk softball. They're playing about 500 ball again in another tough season in the GMC. They will play next Monday against Lebanon, up at Lebanon. Tickets at sycamoreaviators.org. And let's kind of talk about softball.
Yeah. So again, they have I think 3 games left this week in the regular season, and to kind of wrap things up. And I think they're all on the they maybe all on the road or have 1 or 2 home games this week. But then Monday at Lebanon, and again, Lebanon tough, just like the baseball team from Lebanon. So it'll be good for our girls to get in there and see if they can get a win and compete and keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's great. Good luck to the girls. Hope they have a heck of a run in the tournament. Let's end talking spring sports of the Aviators. We'll go to the hardcore talk boys tennis. Saturday was nice. GMC championships were this past weekend, and they'll wrap up tonight. Let's give the fans an update, and then the OHSA starts on the 17th.
Yeah, so for tennis, they had the qualifiers for GMCs on Saturday. All of our guys qualified for today.
Great.
With the impending rain, they moved it over to Queen City. So luckily, with tennis, you can move it indoors sometimes, and so that's where they'll be playing today. And then sectionals already kind of moved to Queen City as well on Wednesday with anticipated rain. So they'll compete in sectionals and look to make a little run. So hopefully, we have some GMC winners today, and the singles or doubles, and keep moving on into sectionals.
And Queen City's over off of Chester Road. Is that Queen City?
Yeah, right over there by Princeton High School.
Yeah, great. So if you want to go out and support the Aviators tennis, hop on over to Chester Road there, just to the right of Princeton High School, and catch some really great boys tennis to support the GMC. So good luck to all the Aviators on tournament play. We wrap up a couple sports for regular season, but Andrew, thanks. It's been a great podcast season. Getting the fans, having student athletes come on the show, and I just appreciate your time and your support of the podcast. And we'll pick these up. I think it's the 3rd week in August, and start things all fresh for the new year. Have a great wrap up to your spring and great summer.
Rob, appreciate all you do and all you do to support student athletes at all schools, but obviously our school as well. And hope you have a great summer as well. And looking forward to connecting back in August.
Sounds great, Andrew. All the best to you. Thanks.
You too, Rob.
Take care.